Balancing a fitness routine as a busy mom. Let's talk about it. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, welcome. My name is Sydney and I am a full-time working homeschool mom. I have 2 children. I have a 6-year-old daughter and a 1-year-old son. And today's video is all about how do we balance a workout routine, take care of our health, all while being such a busy mom. I feel like I am the perfect person to talk about this because I am so busy. I am a full-time working homeschool mom, and fitness and health, my well-being, taking care of myself also is a huge priority for me. And I am here today to tell you, if you are wanting a fitness routine, you want to work out, and you work, you homeschool, you're just like super busy, whatever the case may be for your own life, you can totally do it. I'm gonna give you some tips and tricks to how I make this work in my super crazy full busy life. Let's get into it. In this video, I am going to be walking you through a full week of workouts for me and what that looks like. I think fitness is so important. So that's probably the first thing that you should know about me. I want to give you like a little bit of a backstory first to how I even got started doing fitness, working out, because I haven't always been this person actually. I lost about 50 pounds 7 years ago. This was right before I got pregnant with my first baby. And actually it was about a year exactly before I fell pregnant with her. I lost about 50 pounds. It took me almost a year to lose 50 pounds. And at that time, I was kind of working out here and there. My whole life, I'd kind of had like been I wouldn't call myself a runner by any means, but that was kind of my form of like working out. I would go running here and there. It was never like super consistent every day or anything like that, but that was my workout is what I would say. I would go running sometimes. And I had gotten to a point where I was like pretty overweight and I needed to get my weight down. So I just did that basically through diet, through calorie counting, and I wasn't really working out at that time. But towards the end of my weight loss journey, I found Whitney Simmons on YouTube. And if you don't follow Whitney Simmons, first of all, like if you don't even know who she is, you gotta follow her. She's absolutely incredible. And I found her, so it probably was about, let's see, let me do the math here. It was 2018. Yeah, 7 years ago. Okay, so I lost weight, like actually, I mean, it took me a year to lose, so I guess I've been on that journey for like almost 8 years. Anyway, that doesn't matter. I found Whitney Simmons on YouTube and I had never tried strength training before. I didn't really know what that was. I thought that was like only what guys do. I didn't want to get bulky, like I was kind of like, whoa, like what is this? But like Whitney looks amazing, right? She's always looked amazing. And I thought, whoa, like I want to try this. The things she was saying about it sounded absolutely incredible. You know, she was saying you can put on muscle and eat more. You will have more energy throughout the day. You won't get sick of it because you're always like progressively getting stronger and stronger and upping your weights. And I was like, dang, I kind of want to try this. So we lived with my parents at the time and my dad had like a super old dumbbell set that he used to use back in the day. And I thought this is the like perfect way for me to kind of start a fitness routine, an exercise routine. I'm just gonna like use his dumbbells, try out her workouts and see how it goes. So that's exactly what I did. I would pull up her YouTube videos. She used to well, she still does film her full workouts, but now she has an app, which I'm going to talk to you about. But I used to just kind of like follow along with her workouts that she would post on YouTube. And that worked super great. So I kind of got into strength training at that point. And let me tell you, I have never looked back, never. Strength training absolutely changed my life. That might sound dramatic, but it fully changed my life. So before we get into like me showing you my week of workouts, I just want to tell you how amazing strength training is. If you have been thinking about it, considering it, you see some women doing it, you mostly see men doing it, but you're wondering like, what is that all about? Well, here's what it's all about. It's about progressively getting stronger and putting on muscle through progressive overload, basically. And what that means is you start with a weight and you kind of go until your muscles can't go anymore. And you get progressively stronger from there until your body has put quite a bit of muscle on. So over the past 7 years, I have seen a huge change in my body. Of course, having babies also creates a big change in your body, but that's like a little bit different. But as far as like muscle definition, how much I'm able to eat, my metabolism, all of those things I've seen an absolutely huge difference in, and it's been absolutely incredible. Some of the huge benefits from starting a fitness routine in general, or if you want to do strength training like kind of what I follow, I noticed a huge shift in my confidence. Once I started strength training, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just the endorphins. It's very different from running. I still do cardio. You'll see that in my week of workouts. I'll talk about that in just a little bit, but I had a huge shift in my confidence from strength training. I just started feeling better in my body. And even when my body wasn't changing that much yet, just like lifting weights and feeling strong makes you feel so confident. Like it's absolutely out of this world if you have not tried it. The second thing that I noticed was like my self-esteem was just so much better. That kind of goes along with confidence. I also noticed from having a fitness routine and exercising, I have so much more mental clarity throughout the day. My anxiety and my stress levels are way lower. I find that I'm like less testy with my children after I get my workout in. And like the huge bonus of it is you're able to eat like more food. I know that maybe sounds crazy, but I'm kind of a foodie. Like I love food, and putting more muscle on your body actually allows you to eat more because muscle burns more fat, it burns more energy, and you're able to eat more because of it. So there's just so many benefits to strength training. And now that we've talked about the benefits, I want to give you a couple of tips. If you are trying to start a fitness routine, but you're like, I just don't know how to find the time, I don't know how to create the balance in my life, one of the biggest tips I have for you, and it may not be feasible for everyone, but I would try your hardest to try to build a home gym. Having a gym in your home it's a game changer. I don't know how else to put it. It's an absolute game changer. It makes it so that you can actually get your workouts in. If I had to drive to the gym every day, I don't believe I would be as consistent as I have been. I work out about 5 days a week, and having a gym in my home is what makes that feasible for me and what makes me be able to fit it into my crazy busy life and schedule. So I do have a home gym. It took me years to build. I'm not even kidding you. It took me years to build because it is pretty costly, and buying weights, barbells, dumbbells, all of it do cost quite a bit, and it takes time to build it. So start slow. I literally started, like I said, with my dad's old dumbbell rack. But if you don't even have that, just like go to Target, order it off Amazon, whatever you need to do. Just start with like a few sets of dumbbells would be my biggest recommendation. Start there, build up your strength a little bit, and just slowly keep adding to your home gym. There's still things I want to add to my home gym. I am using a crazy old treadmill. Like I'm talking old. It is over 15 years old, but it still runs, it still works. And I said to my husband, I'm gonna run it out till it's dead, and then we'll invest in a new one. But that is what I'm saying. Just kind of use what you have, create your own gym, and over time you will have what you're looking for. But this is my biggest tip. It really makes being able to have a fitness routine and working out just so much easier as a busy mom, and especially for me as a working homeschool mom. My second tip for you is to invest in a fitness app. If you want to, obviously you can create your own workout plans, but we're talking about the busy mom here, and in my life, that is not something I want to do. At this point, I have been strength training long enough. I could write out my own workouts each day, but I don't want to. I love being able to open up an app and see what my workout is and just follow it and not have to think about it. It is amazing, absolutely amazing. So the fitness app that I use is the Alive app by Whitney Simmons, and I am just like so grateful that she created this app. It's absolutely amazing. I've been using it since day one. I believe her app came out maybe 3 or 4 years ago. I could be totally wrong on the timeline, so don't quote me, but I have been using it since the day it came out, and it has just evolved so much from where it began. She has so many different programs on there with different trainers, even home programs, gym programs. I mean, it's absolutely incredible. So even if you had very minimal equipment, her programs, especially her home ones, would be very doable for just exercising at home. So I would totally recommend investing in an app just to make it easier to get your fitness routine going, get your workout in, and not really have to think too much about it. And my third tip would be just to make working out and fitness a part of your lifestyle, a part of your routine. And I know you've probably heard that before, and I know it sounds like, oh, that sounds so like simple, but it's not, and I totally get it. And the thing is with fitness and working out, it really becomes a part of your routine by just forcing it in the beginning. So pick a time of day that you're like, okay, I'm gonna work out at this time of day, whether you are like a morning workout person, a night workout person. I personally have to work out in the morning. I can't do it at night. I'm just like, I'm shot at the end of the day. So I do my workout first thing in the morning, but really just like schedule it in and just do it. You're not gonna want to every day. You're not gonna be motivated every day. Trust me, over 7 years, I have not been motivated every single day to work out. There's plenty of days where I think I don't want to do this, but it is such a part of my routine. It feels weird not doing it. And that's the point you'll get to by just forcing it into your daily routine. Pick the amount of days you're gonna work out. 3 days a week, 4 days a week, 5. Make it custom to you. It doesn't matter specifically how many days you work out, as long as like, if it's something that you want to do, you're figuring out a way to fit it into your life, just fit it in and all the other pieces will fall into place. You really just have to get up and do it to have it be kind of a habit that you're, because I know, like, I remember when I was first starting and I was like, gosh, like they just like do it every day, like 5 days a week. And I was like, how do they do it? And I'd hear people say like, you just have to get up and do it. And that's the truth. Like, it's a harsh reality and it kind of sounds like mean sometimes, but it's just the truth. You just have to get up and do it. Nothing like worthwhile comes easy, you know, and once you just get up and do it, I am telling you, after maybe at least give it 3 months, but really after like 6 months, it is like such a part of your routine. And after 7 years, there are periods where like I will take, you know, like a week off for vacation or something like that. And I'm like, I miss working out. Like, it's just such a part of my routine, and it will become that way for you as well. So let's jump into my week of workouts. Right now I am using, like I said, the Alive app by Whitney Simmons. I have been using her Elevate program right now. I've gone through most all of the programs. So now I'm kind of going up through each like new one as it comes out. They're all absolutely incredible, absolutely amazing, and I've loved all of them. Right now I'm kind of working through this Elevate program. It is a 5-day-a-week program. I think you could choose 4 days too. I chose 5, and it goes through 2 leg days, 2 upper body days, and 1 full body day. And And I love when it has a full body day in there. I think that's like so fun because sometimes programs will and sometimes they don't. And that's what's fun too, is all the programs are like a little bit different. So it kind of switches up your routine. That's also what I love about strength training. Let's talk about that for just a second before we jump in. That is like a huge benefit of strength training. You never get bored. At least I don't. I have not found that I have ever gotten bored with strength training like I did with running. Running, like it just is like the same thing over and over and over. But with strength training, every day is like a little bit different. There's so many different variations of exercises. You're using different weights. Like I've never gotten bored with it. That is kind of how my workout schedule is going right now. It goes through a glute and hamstrings day, a push day, a leg day, a pull day, and then a full body day. And I've been doing that 5 days a week. Like I said, I wake up in the morning and the first thing I do is jump into my workout. My workouts usually take me about an hour, sometimes a little bit longer. I have been trying to walk on the treadmill about 30 minutes. 5 days a week also. So that's been kind of taking up a little bit of extra time. But I would say the workouts in general are somewhere between like 30 minutes to 45 minutes just for the strength training portion. And then I usually will walk on top of that. So I will walk sometimes before my workout. Sometimes I'll walk after my workout. It totally depends on my mood. I kind of just like, once I get into my gym, I'm like, do I want to walk first or train first? And then I pick. So we're gonna jump into it now and I'm gonna show you kind of what each workout looks like. I really hope that you guys enjoy seeing it, and I'll show you like a little bit of the app and what the workout schedule looks like. Let's look at a Monday through Sunday workout plan for me.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. And damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase. So catch me if I fall. I'm falling fast, sitting here praying that this night's gonna last. You got it all on tap, I'm loving your vibe, always have your back. We like all the same tracks, listen all night in the sheets all black. Said I'm falling fast, don't remember life before you, that's fact. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase. So catch me if I fall.
I really hope you enjoyed this video and you enjoyed seeing what a week of workouts looks like for me. I want to leave you with like a little bit of encouragement before we part our ways. If you have been wanting to start a fitness routine, a workout routine, and you feel like I've never done this in my life, just know you're not alone. I was so in those shoes. I didn't start strength training till I was 28 years old. And that's like getting like more up there compared to like the fitness people you see online. They're like usually start like in their early 20s. I was starting in my late 20s. I am in my mid 30s now, and let me just tell you, it's like one of the best things I've ever done is starting a fitness routine. I absolutely love it. It just has so many benefits, like I mentioned before, and I wouldn't change my workouts, my fitness routine for anything in the world. Like, I have to have it. It just really helps me to get through my day. It actually makes me a better busy mom. And that might sound crazy because I'm taking time out for myself, but I think taking time for yourself is so important. And it's something that all of us moms need. Like, you need to do that. You need to take time for yourself, however it may be. But specifically today, we're talking about, if you're wanting a workout routine, just know that you can totally do it. You can fit it into your busy life. You might have to wake up a little bit earlier or stay up a little bit later or work out during baby's naps. You will figure out what works for you. But I really hope that today's video gave you some encouragement and it let you know that it's absolutely doable and that you are more than capable if you want to have a fitness routine in your life. You guys, I appreciate you being here so much. You don't even know. I want you to know you are not alone on your homeschool journey, on your motherhood journey, on your fitness journey. All of it. I have just felt lonely so many times, and you are not alone because I am right here for you. How is your guys' day going? Do you have a fitness routine? Let me know in the comments below. How many days a week do you work out? What time of day do you work out? Do your kids like come in and work out with you? Do you drive to the gym? What is your schedule like? I want to know right now. Leave it in the comments. Give this video a like. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed it and you want to see more videos like this, more homeschool content, motherhood content, day in the life videos. I share all of it, all of the things that I do in my life and how I balance it all. I'm so happy you guys are here, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.